Hey guys, so I've been seeing lately a lot of ads touting funnels or online methods of getting clients that they're promising these huge results and trying to sell you into like a program or a live event. And it's really gotten me thinking, because while I think that these things are good or cool, I know that for every one or two people that makes like $1 million in that sort of marketing, there's 100, 200 more people who spend the money and don't get anywhere. And I think that they're good marketing tools, but I think that we jump into them too soon, right? So today I want to talk about how can you build a six-figure business with no website, no tech, no fancy funnels, nothing that like you got to drop a ton of cash into. How can you do that? Because it's 100% possible. And here's the thing: if you've already got a successful business, right? You've got a 100,000, 200,000, 300, $500,000 business, right? You've got a solid base. Then investing into that tech, those funnels, doing the things on that scale makes a lot more sense, because you've got the money to throw at it, like to test and to get the good results, but you also have a proven product and a proven offer people want, right? So before you dive into that deep end, let's make sure that you've got the foundation in place. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. And there's kind of two different things I want to talk about today. So the first is kind of like the three foundational pieces that you need in your business to get clients and make money. So kind of like the business for dummies or business simplified. Like, how do you grow your business? I'm going to give you the three kind of foundational key things. And then after that, we're going to talk about, once the foundation is in place, what's the game plan? And we're going to talk about a three-step process, or three things you need to be measuring in order to build a 100, 200, up to $500,000 business, right? So all the stuff we're going to talk about can take you to that level. So if that's for you, then let's dive in. Okay, so the first thing, what is your foundation? And these are things that you've heard before. I don't think they're going to surprise you. But number one is your niche, right? If you market to everyone, you market to no one. But having a niche or a target market actually goes a lot deeper than just your marketing and making your marketing effective. It also influences your service itself, right? Like making sure you've got a service that people want, how you package that service, and how you price it. So if you don't have a defined target market, well then you're wasting your time, right? Because you're trying to sell something that you don't know that anyone even wants, and you're also just blowing it out there into the world and hoping somebody notices it. Well, you've got to actually, get their attention. So having a niche, super important. That is foundational piece number one. Make sure you have a really defined niche. Number two here is you need to have an irresistible offer. And this is where I see a lot of times we let fear kind of run us, right? Where it's like you ask somebody, well, what do you do for your clients or for your business? What's it do? And they kind of dance around the subject, right? We're really hesitant to say, I make you more money, I get you more visibility, I get you X, Y, Z. We're really hesitant to own that because we've got it ingrained into us that we're fearful of making promises that we might not be able to fulfill. But here's the thing. You need to stand fully firm in the fact that you get your clients a certain result. And if you can't get that result, you've got no business being in that business. No business being in that business. That makes sense? I think it did. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, if you can't get that result, then you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. And if you can get the result, then you need to own it, right? Now, I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm not trying to say, oh, you need to rethink your business, because the truth is that if you are in your business and you're focusing on getting a certain result, you have more expertise than 99% of the people. So I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm trying to empower you, right? To make your offer truly irresistible, you need to be bold. And you need to say, this is what you get. And if you're really bold, and if it's really irresistible, you're going to guarantee it. I guarantee you get X thing. Now, your boldness may grow as your business grows. Maybe you start out more timid, but whatever feels to you like you're pushing it, like, I don't know that I'm 100% comfortable making this promise, that is where you need to be putting your attention, because that is the next level in your offer. And the closer you get to being just fearless in your offer, the more irresistible that offer is, right? And that's going to take us to number 3, and that is packaging your services, especially if you run a B2B service-based business. So I'm talking to most of you, marketers, right? PR pros, social media people, all of you. You need to package your services and get away from this hourly rate, right? And what you're going to do is a couple things. One is, now notice we're focusing on a niche, we're focusing on an offer or a result, right? Now we're going to build our package all around getting that result. And if you're going to make a bold offer, a bold guarantee, you've got to have a process to get that result, right? That's what the package is all about. It's systemizing or putting in place your system for getting that result. And guess what? That comes with a higher price tag than what you're probably charging. So, we talked about the fastest way to 6 figures, and I didn't include this, but in that packaging, it's like you're automatically going to be raising your rates. And that is one of the things that we shoot ourselves in the foot with all the time. We don't have high enough prices. And it's kind of a catch-22, because why do you set low prices? You set low prices because you're scared that if you overcharge, no one will buy, or you're scared that you're going to screw up, and you don't want to charge a ton of money if you screw up. So walk it back, right? First of all, you're not going to screw up. You're going to win, right? And second off, charging more money gives you the latitude to fix it if things go wrong. You see what I'm saying here? So by charging a little bit of money, like too small amount, if things go sideways, there's no way to fix it. You've got no latitude, right? Because you can't stop focusing on other clients or getting other clients because you're not making enough money. So you can't stop the machine to fix the problem. And there's no money to turn around and say, okay, let's figure out a win-win situation. Let me throw some money at this, right? Money doesn't buy happiness. Thank you, Beatles. It does buy solutions, right? So when things go sideways, you need cash to buy the solutions, right? So things 99% of the time aren't going to go bad because you have integrity and you're going to make things right. Number 2, though, if you don't have enough money, then you can't fix the problem. So charging too little actually is what is causing you not to be able to fix problems if you have them. Okay, so those are the 3 things that are foundational, that if you want a business, a 6-figure business, no website, no tech, no nothing, right? You got to have a target market, target niche. You got to have a killer offer, irresistible, and you've got to package your services and have a premium price, right? So once you have that, that is the foundation to a 6-figure business. Now what do you need to do? Well, now it's all about getting leads and converting those leads into clients, right? So how do we do that? We track 3 things: your outreach, your consultations or your sales conversations, and then your sales themselves, right? We track those 3 things and we focus on getting in conversations with people. You got to make offers. I don't know, this has been on my mind a lot lately, is people are hesitant to offer their service. We feel like we gotta wait for something. We gotta wait for permission, or I don't know what it is we're waiting for. But we feel like we can't make an offer. And you've got to understand that you've got something that's going to change your client's life. It's going to change their business. It's going to make everything easier and better for them. They want it. You have to tell them that you have it, and you have to make an offer so they can purchase it, so that their life can improve, right? When you fully stand in that, when you fully accept that, put it in your mind and really live in that, that's when you can start boldly making more offers and landing more clients, right? But you got to get into that mindset. You got to really own that, right? And then you track those 3 things. You track your outreach. That's your marketing, right? You track your marketing. Are you reaching out to people? And I'm not talking about mass marketing. I'm talking about one-to-one marketing. You finding people and talking to them. They're everywhere. Your clients are literally everywhere, but you're not opening your mouth. So open your mouth and talk to them. Number 2, your consultations. This is your sales process. For 99% of service-based businesses, the consultation is the way to go for your sales process. Sure, you could also do a sales page online, but again, this is low tech, no website business plan, right? And honestly, for most of you, especially if you sell a premium service, sales page is not the way to go. It's not going to work. It's not going to work well. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of testing, a lot of effort. It's not the right place to go until you're already at that foundational point, right? That's what we talked about at the beginning, that foundational point where you're at the $250,000 to $500,000 per year mark. That's where we're talking as a sweet spot to start transitioning to funnels and landing pages and stuff like that, right? Where you're selling online. Okay. And then finally, you're tracking your sales, right? What you measure improves. If you're not measuring your sales, if you don't know how much money you're bringing in, you can never improve, right? And this isn't all about, listen, there's a balance here, right? Where it's like, we got to focus on money so we make money, but we also want to balance that with the idea that, you know what? You're there to provide massive value for people. And this is a two-way street. There's nothing wrong with making money. You provide something valuable, they pay you, right? That's the exchange. Stand firm in that. Serve your clients and allow them to serve you by paying you properly. That's what you got to do. So that's how you can build a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 business, $100,000 business. No tech, no funnels, nothing. You can do this. This is easy, right? And if you want help, reach out to me, right? We'll make this happen for you because this is possible for everybody and it can happen really, really quickly when you focus on those things, okay? So go get them. Take some fast focus, imperfect action. Hey, leave me a comment below. I'm going to read them. I'm going to respond to them. So if you got questions, you got a bone to pick with me, you got a fight to pick with me, I'll take it, right? You let me know what you think, and I would love to interact with you. So tell me, good, bad, ugly, I want to see it. Put it in the comments, and we'll talk, okay? All right, guys. See ya.